Good morning.
Seems to be a day for roadblocks and chickens in the sky. But we finally made it. You've probably heard all you need to know about abundance and gratitude, but anyway, those are the subjects for the month. There are about three things that come to mind for me about abundance, and one of them is that gratitude increases abundance. Because it's in a high level of consciousness, and when you're in a high level of consciousness, it makes it easier to manifest what you're asking for. And the second thing is that giving increases abundance. And it's the same reason, it's in a high level of consciousness. And I have a couple of friends who, when I first met them, they were, live paycheck to paycheck kind of people, like many of us do. And now, some years later, both of these people are almost millionaires. And the thing I notice about both of them is they're always bringing you something. Whether it's just an apple off the tree or a flower from their garden, but they're always giving. And then the third thing about abundance is that often we have these blocks about money from experiences of ourselves or our family or whatever, and if we're doing prayer treatment for money, we can kind of get into fear, when is it coming, and that sort of thing. But actually, if we realize that it's not the money is the middleman, and we're doing our prayer treatment for money, but it's happiness that we're treating for, because we think we're going to buy something with that money that's going to make us happy. So with that in mind, there are lots of things that keep us happy that have nothing to do with money. So not that we wouldn't do prayer treatment for money, but that if we include these other things, it gives the universe more wiggle room to manifest for us. Like some people are crazy about their cats or their dogs, and for me it's like babies and little kids. And you know that AT&T ad where the guy is sitting in the round table with the kids and he's asking them, would it be better to have what you want now or later? And this very cute little girl says, now. And he says, why? And she says, well, you wouldn't want to eat your raisins later. And he says, why? She says, because they would turn into grapes. And he says, I don't think that's the way it works. And she says, yes, it is. And then he says, are you running in a contest for the cutest kid in the world? And she says, yes. And he says, and what place are you in? And she says, kindergarten? And he says, that's adorable, and I think so too. So there are lots of things that make us happy. And there's this little saying, that's a Hawaiian saying, Lele Wali Akuala, and it means, may the rain of blessings fall. So if we include that in our treatments for money, all kinds of blessings, whatever's good for us, may the rain of blessings fall, then we'll be so occupied with watching these good things happening to us that we'll forget about being fearful about when is our money coming. So that's it.
All right.